Hey guys, Seth Mills here with the Mills Group. I'm here today with Greg Albin. He is with Ad Giants. We've got a local business spotlight. Greg, tell us what Ad Giants is all about.
Hey, thanks a lot, Seth. Ad Giants is the answer to a lot of small businesses' questions as far as how do they improve their business and grow their business in today's market. We all know it's tough right now. Businesses aren't allowed to be open as much as possible, but what we're allowing them to do is giving them large agency experience and opportunities for the small business itself. So they're going to come, it's a subscription-based model. For $85 a month, they get themselves a consultant like myself who's been there and done that on a large scale. Done work for people like Nike, and they've done the things that have run their business on a global basis from that standpoint. So we're taking that strategy and transferring it into a plan for small businesses that allow them to grow their business.
That's awesome, man. So there's a lot of ad agencies, a lot of people doing marketing, especially in the professional world. We get pitched constantly on social media managers, right? The idea that social media management you can leverage all your marketing centered around that social media strategy. I understand you guys are probably different. You take a different approach. What separates you from everyone else?
Well, the big difference is they do just that.
Okay.
We do everything from soup to nuts. It's basically everything from logos to brochures to social media, like you say, radio and TV. So we do everything for them. So what the secret sauce is the fact that there's three parts to our business. There's the customer, the small business owner, there's the consultant, and then there's the vendor, okay? And those are all three go together, and there's that sweet spot in the middle. You do the nice little diagram, but there's that sweet, nice color. It goes in the middle. Yeah. Well, that's kind of where we are from that standpoint.
Okay.
So, what we do is we have a call. It's no obligation. It's free call, 2 calls. When you sign up, you'll get paired with a consultant, and that consultant's going to ask you a lot of questions about your business. The first call is just to find out what you're doing, what your goals are, what you've done in the past, what's worked and what hasn't, because a lot of things haven't worked in the past. That's why they're calling us. And we take that and we kind of put together a SWOT analysis. The old strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats.
Sure.
Some of the small businesses, they may not know about that, but what that does is gives us an opportunity to put together a plan that will enable us to grow their business. So we go from that first call. We have a second call, which is again free, no obligation. We put together what we call a marketing plan, but it's really a tactics plan, okay? And we give them options. And there's options in there that, yes, they're going to cost some money, but there's other ones that are free. We go out and we find out about your business. We research into where the area they're in, who their competitors are, and we come up with a plan that will help them get there. It's not something you have to do all at once, but it's really a kind of a roadmap to say, okay, first we're going to do this. If you need a new logo, you can't do anything until you get your logo done.
Yeah.
Got your website, you can't have it without a logo, you can't have to have copy. So all those things are available in there from that standpoint. So that's really what it's all about. But the key thing is we do it for you. We know that there's email programs like, MailChimp, all those guys out there from that standpoint. But a small business, you're wearing so many hats, you don't really know what to do once you get there. You sit there and you open it up and you sit there in front and go, what do I do?
Yeah.
And so we do that for you. We take that, we create the copy, the content and everything, and we put that in there for you. All you have to do is push send.
That's awesome. Man, so I consult with a lot of, especially in the real estate space, a lot of business owners, and what I see is a couple misunderstandings. First of all, a lot of business owners don't realize that if they don't pay somebody to do the job, then that's actually their job description as well.
Yeah.
So whether it's administrative assistant or if it's running supplies or if it's marketing or whatever else, most people aren't qualified to do these things, right? So it's important to have. And the second thing, the big misconception I see is often people think in marketing that it's about this advertisement, and it's really not, right? The concept is more, it should be at least a campaign, and a campaign generally has a beginning and end, but it's glued together with a story that you tell all the way through. So I certainly see the value of professionals that understand how those pieces fit and can design a campaign all the way from a brand kit to everything else.
Right.
You said you guys do digital, you do print, you do social media.
Everything from traditional,
that's
from
awesome.
that standpoint.
That's really cool. Well, tell me about a success story. I imagine you guys have probably helped some big companies in the past. Tell me what you guys have done.
We just launched November 1st, so we're really getting everything going right now. But previously, before we launched, we ran a pilot program with FedEx Office. So anybody that went to FedEx Office and looked for marketing services, they clicked that button for a free marketing plan. That was us, okay? So, that's really was a success. We've helped thousands and thousands of businesses. We found out, and it helped us kind of hone our message to people and our offering. So we were able to help people quite a bit. So I mean, a good example is we've had people that have come to us and said, "I'm getting ready to retire. Yeah. I don't know. I want to own a business, but I really don't know what I want to do." So they'll come to us, and we've even gone so far as say, "Hey, what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Where are you? What kind of businesses are needed in your area?" Yeah. And we've helped them form businesses that way. So it's really kind of cool from that standpoint.
Man, that's really neat. So FedEx, and that's so cool to see the partnership that you would have with such a large company, and to be able to take it and apply the exact same principles to
right now
anybody and small businesses, which small businesses are suffering. I mean, well, across the nation, right? There are also those that are achieving and succeeding far beyond what they've done in the past, and it's because they've taken innovative approaches and they've partnered with the right people that are finding ways to be successful. And what it comes down to is, how do we reach the right people, and how do we reach them with the right message? Yeah,
and the key thing is the message. I mean, a lot of people, you can come up with an ad, but a lot of it just sits there and you're wondering why it doesn't work. Yeah. Most of the times because there's no call to action. You have to tell people what you want them to do. Right. Do you want them to click somewhere? Do you want them to go somewhere? Do you want them to visit somewhere? Do you want them to call somebody? Yeah. And so without that, and websites are the same way. If you don't tell people what you want them to do, they're not going to do anything. They're just going to go buy.
Yep. Yeah. One of my favorite quotes, and it's escaped me who said it this past year, but people do what we tell them to, and so often as business owners, we don't tell them to do anything. Right? And it's not about tricking somebody into something. It's about, hey, I've got a service or a solution for what you're looking for. Yeah. Hey, just engage with it.
It's the old adage that, if you don't ask, you're not going to get an answer. But there's only two answers you can get: yes or no.
Yep. Absolutely.
But you got to ask.
You got to ask. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, Greg, tell us then, where can we find out more information? Where can we get your app?
Okay, Seth, basically if you go to adgiants.com, ADGIANTS.com, you can find out a little bit more about what we're doing, actually a lot more about what we're doing. And you can download the app. You can also look in both the iPad, the Apple iStore and the Google Play under Ad Giants. You'll find us, download us. Hey, sign up. Maybe you'll talk to me. I'm one of the consultants as well.
Awesome. Cool. And they do business with all sorts of businesses. So whether you're in the real estate space like myself, or you're a local restaurant, whatever the case is, they can help. Guys, thank you again. Stay tuned. Next month, we'll come back. But Greg, this has been really a pleasure.
I appreciate it.
AdGiants.com. Check them out. We'll see you guys next time.
Sounds great. Thanks. Bye.